Grammar, please, bang me all you want. Because this one's coming from my heart tonight, okay? Can't promise you anything will go right, but got a lot of good friends here, and it's coming from my heart. How many of you have had a near-death experience? Wow, 4 and a half. I figured you would have. A few of you I talked to you about it. I've had a couple. Those of you that have had them will relate. We have time we can talk about them. Unfortunately for me, being a sales rep, I'm in a car a good 50,000, 60,000 miles a year, so mine are most likely going to come from a car accident. But twice, once in a Chevy Cobalt when I was in high school, in college, we got hit head on. I was on the passenger side. You can see the car. Really no reason to be able to walk away. The second one was a town car, which is like a tank. You guys all know. I fell asleep coming home from Winston-Salem, heading to Statesville. I had a big lunch with a customer, watching sales guys after lunch. I had a big lunch, coming home, sun shining in my face, fell asleep, town car. It was riding on the clouds. Unfortunate thing about town cars, it is air riding. As my car drifted into the middle of the median, into the cables. You know, the 3 cables so across. Well, it bottomed out. That thing's designed to catch 3 cables, right? You follow me? It bottomed out, nosed in, only caught the bottom cable. Top 2 cables came across the hood of the car, pushed the windshield in. If I'd been in a patrolman, when he came, he told me the only other time he'd seen the car hit it at that angle, it sheared the whole top of the car off, decapitated. I was in a town car, so it pushed it back on me. I could show you after the meeting. I got 2 stitches in my little finger when I went like this to keep the windshield off. Shouldn't have lived through it. Those of you that have been there, shakes you pretty good, reprioritizes you very fast. You decide what's important. Those of you, anybody had it happen more than once? Right, yeah. Second time, I don't know about y'all, but that night I just sat and shook. I don't know how many of you believe in God. I do. But I bet every one of you believe in something. And when it happens to you a second time and you don't die, you're like, hey, I got something I'm supposed to be doing. And I need to figure out just what the heck it is. So it'll jolt you pretty good. So I'm glad to hear some people were here. That's good. Just to go on with it a little further. JFK, November 22nd, 1963. Sorry, that's rolling up. Everybody knows the story, knows who he is, so we'll just go over here. We're going to put 39 years old, wasn't he? 39 years old? 45, yeah. 45 years old, way too young. Riding the presidential motorcade, some of you will know vividly, some of you won't know hardly any of it at all, except for maybe a paragraph of the textbook. Without getting totally gory to you, got the back of his head literally blown off. It's the reason we have no more convertible limousines for presidential motorcades with you, brother. They went away after that day. Secret Service and presidents, it's been a whole different situation since that day. Due to that fact. One of my heroes, Martin Luther King, April 4th, 1968, 39 years old. Did he know his life was in danger every day? Yeah, he probably did. So did Kennedy, probably too. But did they get up that morning thinking that was going to be the day? No. They weren't that type of guys. You know, they were bold. One of my favorite things in the world, and we'll get into it a little bit more, Martin Luther King's favorite sayings, Life's most persistent, urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Not what are you doing for yourself. Everybody thought he was all about civil rights, which he was, but his big thing is, what are you doing for other people? Both of them taken way too quick, way too soon. Dale Earnhardt, anybody that's a local and a sports fan may know the Dale Earnhardt story. I don't know if many people will that are local. A legend in the Charlotte area, died 49 years old, but they say it was the happiest day in his life. Because sitting in front of him at the Daytona 500 was his son, and the car that he owned with Michael Waltrip driving it, who was like a son to him. They said he was literally, they say, probably the happiest he'd ever been in his life. 3 laps left to the end of the race, he got hit in the rear, spun out, head into the wall, crashed and died. Nobody expected him to die that day. Tug McGraw, anybody know Tug McGraw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a few of you? I bet more of you know his son.
Tim McGraw.
His son is Tim McGraw. You ever heard the song, Man, What Did You Do? Y'all remember that song? Tim McGraw